Hello, I'm standing outside of Kim's Video, which as you can see by the sign will be shutting its doors soon. Rising rents have forced them to vacate the premises, and they indicate they can't find any other place to open up shop again. So with the disappearance of Kim's, we will lose the last of the big catalog video stores.
Hey, my name's Gary, and I miss Kim's because in the 80s and 90s I would shop there whenever I had spare money, which wasn't often. I would always go to Kim's for videos or CDs, videotapes when they started videotapes, because they had stuff no one else had. I was into a show called Red Dwarf. It was like a comedy science fiction show. Tower didn't have it, J&R didn't have it, Kim's had it. And it was reasonably priced, so it's a big loss. But I heard he was retiring because he'd been doing it for like 30 years anyway. And thought Kim was a woman. It turns out it's a Korean guy. I didn't even know that until I read the articles about the closing. Anyway, I'll miss them, and I doubt if anything good's really going to replace them. Probably like some overpriced burger joint or something. Anyway.
Kim's used to have several stores in New York, in Manhattan. The flagship store, of course, was on St. Mark's Place, a 3-story building where they both rented and sold videos, and they also had a music department. They also had a store near Columbia University on the Upper West Side, around 113th Street and Broadway. They had 2 stores on Bleecker Street. For a while they had one on Christopher Street, and they also had a rental on 2nd Avenue as well. So they had quite an imposing presence here in New York. People could go there and get videos that they might not have been able to find elsewhere. And we're really going to miss them. It's unfortunate, and especially the fact that Kim's is the last of the full catalog stores. There won't be any now. With Kim's gone, there will be 2 stores with a half-decent selection of videos, neither of which would be anything approaching a full catalog. They both mostly sell used DVDs. And that will put an end to a chapter in our New York film lovers' video history, during which we had access to so many from. Now, of course, there is the internet. You can go on Amazon.com and get movies, and you can also, of course, rent movies from Netflix and other internet providers. But there's something that I always feel like they're not quite going to have everything that Kim's had, and that's why I will miss this store so very much.
Of dust.
What made Kim's so good for the movie connoisseur, for example, was this whole section. You'll notice that they have it divided by parts of the world. They have US. These are just for directors. Directors such as Coen Brothers, Cukor, Kuritz, Cameron. I could go on, but I won't. All the named directors are here. Right next to the American part, we have films from China, Hong Kong. Again, by director. Hao Xiaoxian is here. Jackie Chan movies, and so on. Right next to that, we have Japan. Tsukamoto, Ishigahara, etc., etc., etc. A great selection of movies. Almost any Japanese director of note that you could think of will have his name here. There's a section with just movies that he made. To continue, we have Australia, Canada, Africa, India, and the Middle East, and Latin America on these shelves. Other stores, even the big chains, as I recall, did not have such a selection as this. And this is just one more reason why I and the rest of us will really miss this store once they close.
Psycho Whip of Kingdom.
Okay, so let's go up this way. Let's see what else we have here. So, in the section we just came from, we saw there was a European section divided by country: Italy, France, Germany, Holland, etc. You could find a section with films by Paul Verhoeven, Dutch films, right there. And now we're over here in the horror and sexploitation section, one of my favorite subjects, of course. And we can see they haven't sold everything yet. There's still whole big shelves full with horror movies. And immediately to my right, around the corner, there's the pornographic section. And there's a section with gay movies over there. There are avant-garde, see, sexy exploitation, science fiction right over there. There's Western movies over there. So to repeat myself, this is why I'm going to miss this store very much. Well, here we are in this exploitation section. Various films with kind of legends. The Sinful Dwarf. That's a British one I've seen. I haven't seen all of these, I must confess. I probably would like to. If they reduce their prices enough, maybe I'll buy everything and take it home. Let's see, Going Under. This looks like about domination and submission. A Feast of Flesh. It's a horror story. There's some nudity in it. Let's see, who might be in this movie? Feast of Flesh. Oh, Debbie Rochon. She's a kind of a B-movie scream queen. Linda Blair and Born Innocent, Body Chemistry. There was a whole series of those. These are all like racy movies. There's some nudity and some action, some storyline. Not merely sex movies, and I don't think they're hardcore, any of them. Although here's one about the Kama Sutra, huh? Secrets to the Art of Love, in 3D no less. They lower the price of these movies enough, I'll have to get one. Oh, The Dark Side of Love. Oh, look at that. Incest is no longer a sin. Oh boy. And here's The Devil's Bloody Playthings. I think this is a Joe Sarno movie. No, it's not. It's William Hellfire. Oh, Ruby LaRocca and Zoe Moonshine. Well, those are a couple of local ladies who we know very well. What else do we have up here? The Scarlet and the Black. Oh, Thriller with Christine Lindberg, the Swedish actress. This has been an inspirational film for people like Quentin Tarantino. And many, many more, aren't there? Many, many more. Grindhouse, Honeymoon, Hannah D. I think that's a German movie. Help Me, Eros. Whoa, this is Japanese. No, it's Chinese, excuse me. Filmed by Li Kang-sheng. So, Kim's had just about everything. From really great legendary movies to stuff that's very exploitational. Bitch slap, yeah, that's pretty exploitational. So old stuff that really, I guess you'd call it, maybe call it crappy, but still fun to watch. Like this is a movie about using Gorilla Glands to rejuvenate ladies. Yes, right. You can just picture this old black and white 1940s movie with a lady chained to a tree while a man in a gorilla suit, he comes right at her. These movies are fun to watch. I have to confess, I enjoyed it. Maybe I'll just buy this one. So, once again, this is what I will miss about Kim's. 30% off the sticker price? All right. So I think the only way that Kim's closing will benefit me is it'll save me some money.